My name is Robert Lupi. I am the owner of Aquilonia Comics and Cards. We've been here for about 25 years, of which I've owned this store for about 14. And time goes by very quick, as it seems like just yesterday when I bought the store. I first started reading comics as a young child, but basically when we were young, we didn't have all kinds of video games, things like that to play. You know, we did board games and comic books, basically. Anytime we had 5 of us in our family, and my parents would go on vacation, and they would just buy us a stack of comics, of which we would read over and over and over, because there was basically nothing else to do. I saved everything that was ever bought, and we had this big box that we would carry around with us, and you know, people would add to it, and the box just kept growing and growing and growing, and now I've got a storage facility with, you know, thousands of boxes in it. So, if you look at some of the movies nowadays, the top movies in the country, every one of them is basically a comic book movie. You know, as any print media like newspaper and magazines, that format of it seems to be dying in a way. My readership has been very steady. It goes up and down depending on, you know, people's availability to money. Comics nowadays are written strictly really for a more mature audience. You just have better written, better drawn comics now than you ever had. So I don't look at it as dying. I look at it as growing. I love coming to work every day, and I mean, we get to read comics and play Magic and talk to people. It's like a hobby job. You know, we're not selling ammunition. We're selling things that are fun to people, and you know, we like to see the creativity of it, and it's a beautiful art form. So to single out any one character is pretty hard for me. I've always leaned more towards Marvel than I had DC, but both companies, Marvel and DC, they're the two biggest. They put out some fantastic characters. I mean, you can't look at you know, Captain America and Daredevil and the X-Men and Spider-Man. I mean, these are just great characters that have put such great potential. DC with the trinity of Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. You know, you got great characters there too. There's been a huge Green Lantern crossover story arc going on right now that it's been fantastic. You know, Wednesday is the new comic book day, and myself, Landon, all my customers that love that new, you know, what's new that week, that's the new story arc. Anything that has that continuity that starts, you know, you build a character and you keep continuing that character development all the way through the process, that's what comic books do. You get attached to a character like you would get attached to a TV show like Lost. So, I mean, we certainly know a lot of people watch TV, so if we could just get them to read, there's something there for them.